Timothy, this is Miss Sharada. I am going to quickly show you how to solve an equation that has variables on both sides. If you have parentheses, your first step is always to get rid of the parentheses using the distributive method. So when I do that, I have 3 times x is 3x, and then 3 times positive 10 is positive 30. And then when I move to the other side, 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. Now my goal is to isolate the x variable. I first have to decide, do I want to work with my x's on the left side of the equation or on the right side of the equation? In this case, I'm choosing to move all of my x's to the right side. It does not matter if you move them to the right or to the left, you will get the same result. So here I have 3 x's. To get rid of 3 x's, I have to do the inverse. I have to subtract 3 x's. Never pay attention to the sign in the middle of a number or in between the numbers. You always say, okay, what sign would go in front of this? This is a positive 3x. So to move it away, I have to do the inverse, which is subtract 3x. Okay? So once again, don't look at the sign behind it. Always look at the sign that would be in front of that number. Is it positive? Is it negative? Because that helps you determine what the inverse is. So here on this side, my x's are going to cancel out. And on this side, I had 4 x's, but I'm going to subtract 3 x's, which means I have 1 x left. So on this side of the equation, I still have 1x minus 8. And on this side of the equation, I have the number 30. Now I'm going to continue to isolate my variable. Here I have a minus 8. I'm going to do a plus 8. I'm going to add 8 to each side because these are inverses, and that means they'll cancel out. And I have 38 equals 1x. Now, this 1 is connected to the x through multiplication. So to move it away, you can divide by 1. The inverse of multiplication is division. So on this side, my 1's cancel out, and I have just an x, and 38 divided by 1 is 38. To check my work, I go back to my initial equation, and I rewrite it, substituting the number 38 in wherever the x is. So over here, I have 3 times 38 plus 10 equals 4 times 38 minus 2. Now, 38 plus 10 is 48, and on this side, I have 4 times 38 minus 2, which is 36. You can use an equation to solve this, but you can use a calculator to solve this, but I'm just going to do my work off to the side. 3 times 4 is 24. 3 times, I'm speaking too fast. Let me do that again. 3 times 8 is 24. Regroup the 2. 3 times 4 is 12, 13, 14. So this side of the equation equals 144. And over here, if I do 36 times 4, 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 3 is 12, 13, 14. And 144 is equal to 144. So I know my answer of x equals 38 is correct because the left side of the equation equals the right side of the equation. I always think of this like a balance. I always have to make sure the left side and the right side are equal. Please give me a call if you have any questions, or I can certainly make a video solving another problem. Thank you, and I hope you have a good weekend.